is Not Your Average Radio. Big homie Monski. Hey, I got a special guest in the house. Let him know who it is, brother.
Hey, what up, what up? It's Casper the Ghost.
That's it? Casper the Ghost?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling right now, man. I was actually writing music a little bit earlier, though. I feel real good right now, man. That's all. Everything's real positive right now.
Exactly. Hey, that's one of the reasons I wanted to. I hit you up to get on the interview because I see you working. I see you dropping albums. I see you doing shows. And I see you spending time with the family. You know what I mean? So it's like you seem to have everything going really well for you, man. So shout out to you and everything you're doing, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. It's hard work. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. There's times where I get really tired. I'm just sleeping like a bear, like hibernating and shit. But no, at the end of the day, man, I just want to maximize the time, because life's too short and all that stuff. So right now, I got that hunger, I got that drive. So I'm still trying to balance the husband and father thing along with the music, along with the 9 to 5, along with the other stuff to fund it. So it's multitasking at its finest, I guess. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's hard.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. We all in the same grind, man. I got the 9 to 5 too. I got the little family thing going on.
So you know what I mean, right?
Hell yeah.
That we're just aiming for that big goal at the end of.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. Right now, you said that you got a 9 to 5. I didn't even know you did. I see you doing so much other stuff. I didn't know you had time to fit a 9 to 5. That's crazy.
Hey, oh man, yeah. Yeah, this is actually my 7th year working with the company, so I've been moving up a little bit, So it's definitely on that Bruce Wayne Batman tip where, during the day I have a suit and tie and stuff, and I'm talking, oh, hello, how you doing? My name is Kyle. And then when I get up on the stage, I say, yo, it's Casper the Ghost. I don't know. I guess I just embraced that part of it.
You had to mention the Batman right off the bat. That's dope. But hey, we'll talk about that in a little bit. First, let's talk about. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, man, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Anyways, let's talk about your album. You just released the album recently, man. Let us know about that.
Oh yeah, we just released Project Bane. The executive producer was Lex, my man Lex. We represent EMG, M&S. Mixed and mastered by the homie Emanaya. Shout out to everybody that worked with me on the project, man. I had a concept in mind from the get-go. It was just, I guess, how do I put this? I've been working so hard to just get better at music and writing. It's just that progression, like to say I hate to be stagnant, basically. So I just keep trying to perfect everything, trying to make sure my toolbox is full of tools, you know what I mean, that I can use at any disposal. So with Project Bane, I experimented fully. I totally immersed myself with the concept of Project Bane. It's like, the initial concept of me, or view on me is like, oh, look, it's Kyle. This nerdy Asian dude that likes comic books and plays video games and is usually in daddy mode and all that stuff, and I do all that stuff. But when it comes to, let's say, writing music or hip-hop or anything like that, I fully immerse myself into that as well. So with this, the whole concept was just, okay, they used to say, or still say probably, I make that emo type of music. So I was like, okay, let me just show an aggressive side. And Lex was actually bringing that out. So he was like, yo, I want to see you angry, man. You're that nice guy. You're always like cheesing and smiling in the pictures, taking selfies, cracking jokes and all that shit, making fun of himself, which, I basically don't take myself seriously, but I take the music seriously. So when Lex came up with that idea of let's try to bring the anger out of each. Some a little aggression, step away from the emo shit, and then let's see what you could do, and kind of exercise what I could do lyrically, so to speak. I tried that, and here comes the idea of Project Bane. How I came up with that idea was, like I said, I got a bunch of Batman tattoos on my body, and then I just somehow wanted to get this Project Bane because I felt like it was the not exact opposite. It was actually, pretty much the mirror image of Batman in a sense, because they both believe in justice by any means. So Project Bane was basically the superhero for the villains. I don't know if that makes sense. He's what enemies or bad dudes would look up to because of how he carries out his shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got at it. It's like he's organized chaos. He's calculated, you know, whether it works out or not. There's a plan, there's a goal in mind, you know. You might not see it now, but later on, you know what I mean? So with Project Bane, I was like, okay, I'm at that point where like I feel like I can grasp what I can be sooner or later. I feel like I haven't even reached my peak yet. Like I'm still trying to work at it. I got a lot of supportive people around me that I can learn from and take advice from as far as trying to grow lyrically, songwriting wise, and you know, work on my tone, work on my patterns when I'm chopping and all that shit, you know. So with Project Bane, it was like I'm injecting myself with venom and I'm getting bigger. I'm trying to get stronger, you know. Putting the mask on and then just going out there and just feeling confident with myself, you know. And you know, of course, you know, talking shit to the haters a little bit.
There it is.
I had to put.
Hey, this is dope. I forgot to tell you. I forget this part. I usually turn off my mic, you know, 'cause I like to talk a lot. That's why I do radio. So like, I usually like if I leave my mic on, like I'm over here with the mic off, and I'm like, yeah, oh, ooh, like. But if I had my mic on, it would sound like a train wreck. So you did really well, man. You just going off. That's what's up. But that's dope, man. That's really dope to hear that how everything just comes together. That's really good, man.
Oh, for sure. No, it's all good. And sometimes I do talk a lot, man. I'm like a chatterbox right here.
It's perfect because you have your artist. It's kind of weird though. You know, you guys flow and rap for a living. You know, you communicate for, you know, so to speak, for a living. But you come on an interview and I'll be like, man, so tell me about your project. And then we have an artist be like, yes, Project Bane. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. Good, yes, we got the name. So how did that come about? So you're doing really well, man. You're taking over my show. We're gonna call this the Kasper Show. It's dope. I like it.
Nah, man, you crazy, man. I'm just too excited. That's all.
It's all good, man. I'm excited too, man. I'm excited to have you on here. I do appreciate you jumping on here, man. I just hit you up this morning, and you're like, "Let's do it." So that's dope, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, like I said, man, life's too short. So you know, I'm at home right now. I've been delivering tickets, but I delivered mine a little earlier in the evening today, so I'm cool right now. So it was perfect timing, you know.
That's what's up, man. I don't know. What do you want to do, man? This is your interview. You just mentioned delivering tickets. This is the perfect way to get to our next question. Or you want to drop some tracks? You want to drop some tracks for from Project Bane? Or what do you want to do, man?
Yeah, let's drop a track from Project Bane, and then we'll build up the excitement for the show coming up this Friday, presented by Young Baca Productions, man. So we'll get into that soon.
All right, there you go, man. So you don't want to miss that. Here comes. We'll do a couple tracks from your Project Bane album. See, the one that we've been playing. The reason I chose this one is because you posted a little video on Facebook, and you're like, "Hey, is it?" I forgot the exact wording, but you said like, "Is it crazy that I listen to my own music?" And you were listening to this one, "Chasing the First Time," with a homegirl Anita Blunt. So I'm like,
yeah, right. No. Oh, shout out to Anita Blunt. There's actually a funny story to the song. I'll be really fast. My bad. I do talk a lot. Goddamn.
Take your time, dog. You got all night.
Oh, is that right? Shit. All right, man. Shit. Daddy rap again. We don't sleep. I had recorded this track, right? I you know, I'm on that THC shit. I just wanted that feel good song, just to, you know, just a little fun stuff for everybody to chill to, you know, because I'm a fan of Bone Thug. You know, I seen Wiz perform live, high as shit, and I was on that with him. It was cool. So we put that out. I had played it for Anita Blunt while we was in the car, THC shit, and we was outside the show, and I had played it for her, and then I was like, man, she was like, this is some crazy shit. I'm like, you know what's funny? I was like, you sound perfect on the song. She's like, oh, let's do it. I'll record it right now. And that's how it came out. 6 hours later, I had the track in my hands. You know what I mean?
That's how dope tracks are created, man. Just out of nowhere, two artists come together.
Yeah, it's funny how that happened because she was performing that night. You know, I wasn't even performing. I just came by to show support to everybody. You know, that's how it is. And let's say if I didn't go there, you know, it wouldn't have been made. So it was cool. It was perfect. I'm glad everybody likes it too, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. We got definitely supporters here on Not Your Average Radio that are like, man, what track is that? Who's that? You know, so this is the man right here. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Young Kasper, man. And so we'll do that one. We'll do Chasing the First Time. And then you told me about your first single. So tell us a little bit about Dead Weight.
Oh, yeah. Dead Weight is a single off of Project Bane. Initially, the whole project started off as Dead Weight. It was just a joke off of what this one dude said about me. I ain't going to say his name no more. We'll just beat that out. But no, basically, he was just saying that, you know, oh, if you don't do what I say, if you don't share my track when I tell you to, if you don't do this, do that, you just dead weight. I'm gonna delete you from my Facebook, delete you from my life or some shit like that. And then I was like, whoa, that's some crazy shit. man, like, I'm a nice guy, right? I'm like, oh, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna make a track called Dead Weight and diss you on it. So what came about was this track called Dead Weight. It wasn't really about him per se, but it was basically just the idea of everybody's kind of not paying attention or just ignoring my shit because I'm an unknown dude. I am a ghost, basically. Like you kind of hear my tracks here and there, but you don't really know who I am. So that's the reason for me going out and doing these shows now, because I'm really trying to showcase what I could do and try to help put 818 on the map and shit. So Dead Weight's that track. I'm just trying to get at those people that doubted me, basically. So Dead Weight is here, basically.
There it is. You heard it from him, from the man himself, man, Young Kasper. All right, so we're gonna do Chasing My First Time. We're gonna do Dead Weight. You go ahead and introduce them, and then I'll play the tracks, man. Well, you kind of introduce them, but you know what I mean. Like, say this is Chasing My First Time, Dead Weight. It kind of mentioned Not Your Average Radio. If you have time, mention Monski. You don't have to.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
All right, here you go, man. The station is yours, man. Go.
All right. Well, here's one of the singles off the new album, Project Bane. Shout out to DJ Mosky and Not Your Average Radio for putting me on. First track that's coming up is Chasing the First Time, featuring Anita Blunt, presented by your boy Young Kasper, and it's produced by Lex. So let's do it.
My bad. I'm high.
Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monski. Shout out to the homie Young Kasper in the building. What's up, big homie?
Hey, how you doing, DJ Monski? Not Your Average Radio. Pleasure to be here, man.
There he is. That's what's up, man. Babe, pleasure is ours to have you here, man. And hey, dope ass tracks right there, man. Again, Chasing the First Time. We played it already on Not Your Average Radio. Everybody's loving that track. Dead Weight, hey, that's another banger right there, man. That's what's up.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It's weird because I had recorded 2 tracks prior to that one with Lex, and then when I had did that one, I was a little too excited, and I said, yo, I got this crazy ass track. And when I performed it for him, with acapella shit, and then he was like, yo, I'm excited to do your project now. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you excited now? I just did like 3 other tracks. You know what I mean? But I guess that's the one.
That was the one. Hey, shout out to the homie Lex, man. I've been meaning to say that. Shout out to the homie Lex, EMG, all the homies right there. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I see you guys, spreading the word about the interview. So shout out to you guys.
Hell yeah, every member grinds, man. We're just trying to do our part and support and shit. You know what I mean? Every little post is never expected, but always appreciated. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I hear that, brother. I hear that. So okay, so we were talking about, before we got into your dope tracks, we were talking about your today you were delivering tickets. Please let them know what tickets were you delivering, brother?
Yeah, I was delivering the Monopoly tickets, man. Monopoly tickets, presented by Young Bach. Shout out to Young Bach, man. It's going down this Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets are only $10, man. There's like about 15, 20 dope-ass artists. We just trying to show all different styles, all different styles of music and styles of hip-hop and all that. We got people chopping, doing that gangster rap, doing that lyrical stuff, hip-hop, trap, party stuff. It's just gonna be a good vibe in the building, man. Every time my homie Young Baka puts on the show, everybody's just live inside and just trying to do the best and then showcase the talent, And we definitely trying to pack the house. So if everybody comes through, try to come to 8 p.m. Man, it's a nice little venue in Tarzana. It's at Petey's place. What's that? Just 6025 Reseda or something. I got a flyer going on somewhere around there on Facebook and Instagram. But there's pool tables. It's a nice ass venue, man. You seen it, right? From the first Monopoly?
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Man, I live in that place, man. I'm there for the Monopolies. I'm there for the study hall. I was there last week for the Beat Showcase. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be there for the big homie DJ Nympho's birthday, so you come through for that too.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's going to have that bottle service and all that stuff, so come through for DJ Nympho's birthday bash, man. He's a cool-ass dude, and we just excited to put on a show for everybody, for his birthday bash and also for Friday, man. We're just trying to do it big and put out some good shows for everybody to come through and wanna come out to shows. Like there's no better experience than coming to see something live as opposed to hearing it iPhone and all that shit, iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus or all those Android users. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's definitely right, man. And speaking about birthdays, I got my. I'm gonna take over your show real quick, Young Kasper. Speaking about birthdays, I got my. I want to say my ass chewed, but the homie DJ Nympho hits me up today, and he's like, "Hey Monski, why don't you tell me that your birthday was coming up?" And I was like, I don't know, like I'm a grown ass man, I'm not a kid, like you're not supposed to, oh shit, my birthday's coming up, So I guess he got an email from Facebook that said DJ
Yeah.
the Monski's birthday is coming up. So my birthday is on Friday at Monopoly. That'd be my birthday. So if you guys want to come out, you can buy me a drink. I won't get mad. We'll be out there at
Oh
Monopoly.
shit! Hell yeah, man! Let's do that. And you know what? That surprised me too. I did see that. Happy birthday to you as well on Friday. Now we about to. I gotta make sure I put on a good show because it's your birthday.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man. Hey, speaking about putting a good show, man, you said that you just started doing shows. The first, I just started fucking with Young Baka Productions. We were just talking about 4 months or so. My first We the West was We the West 10, and we're coming up on 13. And I remember you performed at We the West 10, man. And I was like, man, these dudes are pretty dope. Like I didn't know you guys at the time, and I was like, man, these guys are dope. Like it seemed to me that you had been performing and like you've been doing this for a while. Like We the West 10, was that like one of your first shows, or you've been doing that for a minute? Like actual shows, performances?
Nah, I guess it's really cool that you say that because I only recently started going back to doing shows. To be honest with you, before I started doing shows, I guess the last year. Other than that, I've only done maybe less than 10 shows. That included like high school. Like I did talent show. I'm counting that. After I did, I think it was We the West 7, if I'm not mistaken, or I think that's one of the first shows I did for Young Baka. It was like the opening slot, and I was nervous. Don't get me wrong. Before every show, I still get anxious. Before I used to get nervous. Now I get anxious. I get anxious now because I know what I'm doing. I just want to make sure everybody enjoys the whole show. But it was We the West 7, man. Young Baka gave me a shot. I forgot who I reached out to. I think it was Black, and then Black talked to Baka, and then that's how that happened. After that, I guess I tried to perfect my craft. But other than that, yeah, man, I still consider myself like a student. I'm still trying to learn from everybody else's sets, like watching everybody, and you get inspired by everybody else,
That's what's up, man. Hey, and fucking real talk, man. I've been to what, 3 Young We the West shows and stuff like that. Young Kasper, I think you done 2 of them, and nobody has the crowd like the homie Young Kasper and EMG. I'm just saying. I'm not just saying it because he's here. I'll tell anybody. If you've been to a We the West show, seen Young Kasper perform, they have the crowd. They're wearing the shirts. They're just. You look at them. They're singing the tracks with them. It's really dope, man. That's good shit.
I'm totally humbled by you saying that, man. I'm just it's a shock to me as well. I mean, to be honest with you, I've been working hard at it. Connect with all the supporters. I mean, even just one of my very first listeners was actually Natalie Soto, and she's actually on the team now as El Presidente website. It's definitely a process, man. I definitely remember always trying to spread music as I'm always here networking. I didn't even call it networking at first. It was just trying to connect with people and just to see what people listen to, what the likes and dislikes are. And then from that, I was like, oh shit, I kind of knew what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to I definitely wanted to put messages in my songs now, So if you listen to every track, there's always a concept behind it. It's just that, that's just how I was trying to tell a story with it, something from my experiences with every track. It's crazy. It's a crazy process. And I think, cause I show support, we show support, like the team, me, Lex, everybody, we show support to all the other artists, and some of their supporters show us support. It's just a revolving door, so that's all it is. It's all about just showing love to everybody. So I'm blessed that people actually watch my shit sometimes, to be honest with you. It still shocks me. No, to be honest, it still shocks me after every set. And then if you ask Lex right now, aka Pella, if you ask him after every set, I will bug him and be like, yo, was the set cool? Was the set cool? Was it okay? Did I do okay? Did I fuck up? What'd I do, And that's just me being like really critical about my shit, because I want to put on a performance that people want to walk away from, and then they're like, yo, that was cool, man. Like, good shit, Kasper. I kind of want to leave a memory, because what if I only get one shot? If I fuck up, then I just basically lost a supporter. That's how I feel like, Well,
yeah, that's good too. You want to be critical about yourself, but not too critical. You want to be, enough. You want to be relaxed enough that you enjoy yourself, what you're doing, but at the same time, you always want to perfect your craft, right? Because I'm not an artist, but I do the radio. I'll be honest with you. I record my shows, and if I have time, I'll sit back and I'll play a show. and just listen to myself. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, I had a bad habit because this is just me. So, people are hitting me up on Instagram, hitting me up text, hitting me up on Facebook, and I'm over here talking. And so I had a bad habit of like when I'm texting, I like focus on the text and I'm like the mic is quiet and I'm like, oh shit, I better stop that. I gotta stop that, because that sounds like shit because you're on the radio and you have this dead silence. It's like it's really bad. So yeah, so I do the same, man. I'm really I've had a good time doing my show, but at the same time, I'm really critical about myself. You might not notice because I'm a goofball, but this is part of the show. This is all part of the process, man.
Hey,
So that's
man,
good.
it's all natural. It's all natural.
Yeah, that's dope that you do that, man. And that's really dope. And that's why you are where you are, man, because you are trying to make yourself better. So that's dope, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a process, man, because every time I go to a show, I make sure I try to watch every act as with my time, because I got kids, so I got a time frame, like I can only stay for a certain time, so I make sure I watch it. All the acts, because, I remember when I used to open up, and I still feel like an opening act. I mean, I'm not anybody special, but it's like, I feel blessed that I got the headline this time. But back to the opening spot topic, it's like, I remember people walking by me and shit. Like, that's what fuels me that I always remind myself of that. So that's what fuels me to keep progressing, keep trying to work at it. Because, sooner or later, if I just stay doing what I like, if 5 years from now and I'm still rapping about the same thing and I still rap exactly the same and I have not progressed at all, then I wouldn't be surprised if you walk by me, because I don't want to stay the same. I want to keep evolving and getting better and shit. I don't want to have a ceiling.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So that's what's up, man. This is a dope ass interview right here, man. Shout out to the Homie Young Kasper, the EMG family, everybody, man. Everybody that's tuned in. Not your average listeners, new listeners that are just coming to hear the Homie Kasper. Appreciate you guys as well. So that's what's up, man. Hey, so you want to get to some more music from Project Bane? What do you want to do, man?
Yeah, you know what? Do I get to pick what track we get from Project Bane?
I guess you could pick it since you're the artist. I guess I'll let it slide
you're
this
so
time.
nice. You're so man. You're so nice, man.
Right?
I'm gonna give you an air hug right now, dog.
Oh shit! Hashtag no homo.
Hashtag no homo. There you go. You get them hashtags going.
Yeah, no,
shit.
of course, man.
You know what? Let's do this as part. You know what? As part of March Madness, hashtag March Madness. I gotta shout them out real quick. My boy Hazard and Praise. We doing this March Madness thing. So the first part of that was Praise's album release party. The second part was Hazard's album release party in West Covina. And now it's my turn, man. And the homies set the bar. So. With that being said, I wanted to showcase the track that Hazard is on and Warner from the IP crew. So let's play
They Watchin'.
They Watchin'. There you go. They Watchin'.
I got it right here, man. I got the whole I bought that shit the day it came out. It was like 12:30. You guys posted that it's out. And I got that shit.
Nah, I saw that. Yeah, man, I saw that, and I saw the little email in my iPhone, and it was like, cha-ching, Bandcamp, you got this amount of money. I was like, oh shit, thank you, homie.
No doubt, man.
DJ Mosky, man, on that support shit. That is how you do it. Appreciate that, man.
No
Hashtag
doubt, man.
Not Your Average Radio.
Hashtag, there it is. On air hashtags. That's how we do. We just do whatever.
That's another level of hashtagging, because now I'm just literally just saying hashtagging just to say hashtagging. So that's amazing to me. Hashtag.
Hey, real quick, Young Kasper. This guy's on a whole nother level. Hey, Young Kasper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, hey, focus, Daniel son. Hey, I got the homie Michael Tuxedo. My listeners, dope ass producer. He's like, hey, the dude that you're interviewing, where can I follow him? Does he have an IG or a Twitter? So let him know real quick, and then we'll get into this track.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me. I tend to forget that shit sometimes. You could blame Mariva, Ramota. Green shit. Anyways, you could find me on my social links, Instagram, Twitter, even YouTube at Young One Kasper. That's Young, normal spelling of Young, the number 1, and Kasper with a K, Young One Kasper. And you can find me on all those social links, man. I do some crazy, funny shit, some daddy rapper gang shit, and some nerd rap shit. So I try to entertain sometimes, man. I think I'm kind of funny. Yeah, I think I'm kind of funny, man. I kind of want to be a stand-up comedian when I was a kid.
Hey, you should do the Young Buck comedy shows that he's doing there at the Tarzana place, at PD's place.
Oh no, man! If I was to do that, I'd be super nervous. I've never done that. I've only done like those comedy sketches when I used to do when I used to be in drama class in like high school and middle school. That's like when I kind of like acting. It was just that type of comedy. Like doing actual stand up. I don't know. I haven't done it, and it's kind of weird because I actually do rap. But I don't know, man. It's a different type of mindset when you're trying to make people laugh, opposed to make people, nod their heads.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy too, man. Because I'm, like I said, I'm a goofball. I'd be messing around. People be laughing, but I'd be the same. I don't think I'd be able to stand up there and like everybody looking at you and you're like trying to make them laugh. Like I'd probably just be speechless.
Yeah, I mean, if there's the homies is around the couch now, I'll be cracking jokes all day, but when it comes to getting on the mic to crack a joke, I don't know. We'll see. Because now it's like, oh, Kasper, he's going to tell a joke, or is he going to tell some smart-ass shit right now? Or is he going to try to piss me off right now or say some stupid shit, emo shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick, man, shout out to the homie Lex. That's all I have to say. Shout out to the homie Lex, man.
Is Lex texting you that right now?
He's hitting me up on Facebook Messenger.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that is. I have dubbed him Shug Diddy Alfred Pello. That's his new name right now. I've been hashtagging this shit like crazy.
Hey, you are pretty funny, man. Hey, but hey, if you guys don't know Lex, I got the Shug part. I can see him like Shug. He's like little Shug. I got it. But anyway,
he's a really good friend, man, a cool ass guy, my bro. Yeah, definitely brought out something in me as far as trying to kind of add to my type of music, my style, and then kind of bring out something that I didn't think I could do, as far as try to get a little more intense on the track. So definitely shout out to Lex, man. He's a hard ass working dude, man. I mean, his body of work is kind of speaking for itself right now, because if you go to say a Young Baka show, there's a couple artists performing with his track, so it's definitely a humbling experience for him as well, because I had told him that when we were doing the show. I was like, yo, I2J, performed this, IME performed this, was in EMG as well. It's like different sets, different venues, and different artists perform this piece, and I've been blessed to be working with him and it was like EQ and everybody else. So it's like crazy that Lex is, getting his name around now, because he's been working hard for the past a few years, so it's crazy. We're hashtagging him as Tello and shit,
There it is. I gotta get the homie Lex on. I gotta get the homie Lex on the interview too, man. So hey, that's what's up. So let's get into this track real quick.
Hold on. If you get Lex in the interview, he's gonna probably ask for a PBR though. I'm just gonna let you know he's on that drunk tipsy pick. That's his payment right there.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. If you find a picture of him, it's very rare. You find a picture of him without a beer and shit. There's a beer somewhere in the picture.
Okay, so that's my new goal is to go into all Lex's pictures and look for a beer.
Hey man, every time he's at a show, he's got to be holding some sort of alcoholic beverage. I'm saying.
Hey, I can't blame the man. I can't blame him. I'm the same guy.
Yeah,
right,
man.
So this is that track they watching. You want to play that track in another one or just that one? This is your show.
Yeah, shit. Are you gonna let me play another extra track?
We'll play the whole fucking album. I don't care.
Oh man, you crazy, man. Let's do this. Let's play two. Let's do 2 tracks so everybody gets excited to get the hard copy on this Friday. How about that?
There you go.
All right, let's play 2 tracks. The first track we're gonna play is They Watching, featuring Hazard and Am Warner. I'm gonna be performing that this Friday. And then the second track we're gonna play is Venom, featuring the homie Rick's Rumble. And that's all I gotta say about that one. We're gonna be playing that one.
All right, they're queued up already, man. So you introduce them and I'll play them. It's you.
Let's do it. All right, first up, let's do this. They Watching, featuring Hazard and Am Warner, produced by Lex. And then track 2 is Venom, featuring Rick's Rumble. Let's get it, man.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Cass. What I tell you, man? Keep working in 20-hour days. Grinding. What them other dudes sleep. And when they wake up, guess what they gonna be looking at, homie?
There it is, man. Not Your Average Radio. Big Homie Monsky, mixbosses.com. Shout out to the big homie Young Kasper, man. Shout out to EMG. Dope ass tracks right there, man. What's up, Big Casper? Big homie Kasper. I just changed your name.
Hey, no, it's all good, DJ Monsky, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you, man. It's just a real good vibe on here. So I appreciate you trying to interview a nobody like me, man.
A nobody, man. I'm honored that you come to a radio station from like a nobody from me. I even
Nah, man.
I even have the video to prove to you that I'm a nobody. Did you ever see the time that I was on the B-side show with Young Baka, Slum the Resident, and Lego?
I think I did. Yeah.
When Slum is like, oh, no wonder I didn't know who you were. I was like, oh shit. See, I'm the nobody here. I bet you if you were on that, he know who you were.
Ah, shit. Nah, I'm, man, shout out to Slizzy, man, Echo Park, Slum the Residents of Dope ass cat, man. There's another Daddy Rapper gang. Yeah, man, I guess it's just trying to be around people, and I joke around, working hard, trying to be somebody, so it's kind of like the opposite, right? But no, it's, I guess I'm just used to that type of mentality, man. It's like, I'm just being myself and shit, so it's like, if someone notices me, cool. If they don't, I'm still keep doing my thing, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, man, it's crazy when people started saying like, "Yo, I caught your set, bro," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy." I actually stayed to see my set. I mean, like, I could only imagine what the first impression that everybody, or impression that I give off is probably like, who's this chinky motherfucker on stage trying to rap right now,
Nah, man, you're good, man. You're dope. Hey, you gotta give yourself more credit than that. I'm telling you, you're really good, man.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just working hard, bro. To be honest with you, I'm like killing myself. I'm like staying up at night trying to work on patterns, and shit, trying to work on what punchline can I put? Oh, okay, that's a dope ass metaphor. Oh shit, this rhythm sounds good with this beat. It's crazy, man. I'm just trying to bring out everything.
And you're doing a good job, man. Hey, but I do have one more question for you, man. We talked about your album, Project Bane. You guys are hearing it right here, man. We already dropped 4 tracks from it. I've heard the whole album already. It's fucking fire. So shout out to you for that.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate everybody listening, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody listening, man. We also talked about Monopoly on Friday. So shout out to the homies Young Baka Productions, DJ Nympho, Gnome One, all the family, man. So we talked about.
Hell yeah, shout out to Gnome One. Now that you mentioned it, man, shout out to Gnome One. Gnome One like gives me like the dopest intros, man. He's always like on that energetic tip, so it's really cool, man. Yo, Kasper in the building. Shout out Gnome One.
Hey, by the way, I already told him too. So I'm not talking. I'm pretty sure he's not tuned in. So this is not talking shit. I told him at We the West. I don't know if you know, but the homie Young Baka, he asked me to host the bottom stage. So Gnome came down, and I was like, he's like, oh man, how's it going? This and that. I'm like, I'm trying to take your job, because I'm trying to host the top stage. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so,
oh man.
So Gnome One, I'm coming for you.
Gnome One, man. Gnome One's a veteran, man.
Hell yeah, he is. He knows everybody in hip hop, like fucking everybody, man. He's dope.
Like we was actually talking outside of a show one time. Recently, man, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I guess. We was talking about it. He's like, man, I keep it 100. If your shit sucks, I'm gonna tell you that shit sucks so you can get better. Don't be mad at me. I'm trying to make sure you put out good music. I was like, hell yeah. No, yes, man.
Yeah, he will too. He's like, that shit sucks. He's crazy like that.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like when he told me, he said, yo, that shit was dope. I was like, are you sure? Are you trying to be nice?
Yeah, man. That's not being nice, man. It's if you want to be nice to hey, this is real talk right here. Anybody that's listening, if an artist comes to you, and I've had this problem, man, and trust me, because if people send me music,
don't sugarcoat it. Yeah.
Don't sugarcoat it. Like, I had this guy playing like this devil worshiping music. He's like, oh, play my music. And I have a bad habit of just playing it before listening to it. So I did. I played it. And it was like, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I got a text from everybody that was listening. They're like, Monsky, what the hell are you playing? So the guy was all pumped up. He's like, yeah, I got my song played. So yeah, I had to nicely tell him, hey, you did a great job, but this is not the station for you. But anyways,
hey, it's all good. I mean, then again, sometimes when you do tell certain people the truth, sometimes they take it to heart sometimes, and then it turns out to be an explosion and shit, So, I mean, if I could give like a little suggestion, sometimes it's always good to be open-minded. That's how I am, as far as people critiquing my stuff. But at the same time, you want to be yourself. So there's always got to be a balance and shit,
There definitely has to be a balance, and the way I see it, and I don't know about if you know, but I used to do the rap contest. They had me judging, so when like we didn't pick this person's like to keep moving in the contest, they get all butthurt and they get that pouty face and they walk out the building. It's like if you're serious about your craft and someone's like you're not good enough, you should like be like, all right, that should motivate you to do better. You know what I mean? Not to like get a little pouty face and walk out with your head down. So like I think
Yeah, yeah.
I don't take those artists serious. You know what I mean? They're like oh like you like the way I see it is like they already think they're at that level that they're like Drake. You know what I mean? So like how. What level do you think you're at that you think you're that good? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It should motivate you to do better. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, and it definitely motivated me. I didn't get pissed about it and get all pouty. I mean, in the beginning when I was younger, lucky enough to have people check me, I guess, so to speak, when I'm rapping about certain shit. Like, did you really do that shit that you just said? And I'll be like, because when I started rapping, it was like 2004, 2005, and the tracks that was pop or the artist that was popping at that time was or the style was like wearing 4XL white tees, you know what I mean, and then my pants are sagging like crazy, and I'm walking around with Timbs and shit, and then I got my backwards jersey like crisscross. I'm like, man, if you saw me back in the day, you're like, damn, is that Jin's cousin? You know what I mean? And the shit that I was rapping about back then, it was on not just I don't know, not flashy, but I would say like I was talking about shit that I didn't have. I was talking about Escalades and all that stuff, but I never had them. I was lucky enough that people were checking me like, yo, why are you talking about that? You barely got your license, bro. You know what I mean? So that's after writing that type of stuff. I kind of transitioned into, yeah, man, let me just tell my story. Because as a kid, I guess I was a little full of myself in high school. And I kind of rebelled and shit because I was a little broken home and shit. My parents were spending my time. I had to move around a lot and all that stuff, which led to my emo writing. But yeah, man, it's just grabbing that from childhood and then it's unleashing that when you get older and improving on yourself, trying to turn negatives into positives, basically. So now people actually like the storytelling shit that I do. So because I keep it real, I'm trying to keep it real as much as possible. Whether it's too real for some people, I guess.
No, you're not gonna please everybody, man. That's one thing you learn for sure. But
Exactly.
But I do have a question. I do have a question. Excuse me, that I've been trying to get to. But we just talk about random shit, which is also dope. But the whole Batman, but the whole Batman theme, you seem to be really into it. You called your album Project Bane. How did that come about, man? How did obviously with your kid, everybody likes Batman, but what made you like incorporate it to your art, to your music?
Basically, I guess that was the mindset that I was going in with the whole idea of, I guess kind of being neglected in the beginning and then kind of just sitting back and looking at the bigger picture and coming up like a blueprint for how to get to your goal, I just sat back one time and I was like, you know what? I got to work on my shit. So I didn't put out music. When I was in the Philippines, I did some music stuff and I stopped doing music. I went back to the 9 to 5 because, like I said, broken home. I had to come back and help my sister pay the rent and stuff. So I stopped doing music for 5 years. That's why I feel like I'm not a newbie, but I feel like I'm still learning because I stopped for 5 years. If you put in total how long I've been doing music, it's probably been like 6 years, a good 6-7 years I've been doing music, I guess. You know what I mean? I didn't mess around too much when I was in high school, just mess around, just doing random shit. So when I got into Project Bane, it was like, okay, you know what? Now I wanna put all the demons that I had as a kid and stick them in my pen and just start writing on a piece of paper and unleashing all the random thoughts that I have. So on some track, you listen to like Swallow My Pen, which features Grim, Colorblind, and then the homie Brian Hayes. It's like some aggressive shit that I'm basically kind of talking to haters like, you guys neglected me. Now here I am, fuck you and have a nice day type of shit. I'm just I'm not even talking shit where it's like, yo, on some cocky shit, just talking shit like, yo, man, you guys used to talk shit and now I'm just evolving and getting better and you guys have nothing to say now. I'm basically trying to shut people up with the body work that I'm trying to put out. It's the hard work speaks for itself basically on that blue collar shit. So this Project Bane came out was like, you know what? Justice by any means. Basically, I'm just trying to use my music, trying to justify what I deserve or why I deserve to get my dream, as far as trying to put my music out to the world, basically. And my little kids, my kids think I'm a superhero and shit when I'm rapping, so to speak, because they think it's like they think I'm an action hero, basically, when they see my music videos. So that's the whole Project Bane idea. Is like I'm basically trying to showcase people what I can be capable of once I put the mask on and shit and I get on stage. And that's that Project Bane. It's a new level of confidence for me. I'm just like you said. I'll take myself seriously, but I take the music. So once I get on stage, it's Casper the Ghost is on stage, basically. So it's Project Bane is my inner demons coming to say hi, basically.
Yeah, that's right. You're the inner demon superhero, something like that.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I feel a little twisted too. Sometimes I don't know, man. I guess it's just that the whole idea was everyone kept saying I was too nice, or to be honest, I'm generally a nice guy. Some people say I'm too nice. So then I was like, okay, let me try to get aggressive. Let me see what I can do on, as far as rapping and all that stuff, but it's still keeping it real. I don't talk about, killing nobody. I've never done that. So I just talk about, smart ass type of Eminem type shit, and showcasing that. So, Casper the Ghost, I just shouted it out on a track. I forgot what track it was. I shouted it out, and it kind of caught on. Like, it was Casper the Ghost every time I see him now. So that when I get a little aggressive, it's the ghost basically on the track.
Oh, okay.
It's a dead soul on the track. Time to talk about some shit that they went through. When you see that happy dude on Chasing the First Time, that's just young Casper. That's my inner child in me talking and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see. So Casper the Ghost is like the Slim Shady to the Marshall Mathers. I got you. To the Eminem.
So you see where I'm going with the influence, right? Yeah, man. I guess it was just I never thought about doing it. It just came out exactly like when I shouted it out. I was like, yo, Casper. I'm like, yeah. Oh shit. Okay, use that. Is that your rap name? I just started using both. So I'm like, yeah, it's that alter ego shit. So Eminem, Slim Shady, Bruce Wayne, Batman. That's it. It's just coming out naturally, basically, because of the influence.
Right.
when
I understand that.
When I'm under the influence.
Yeah, I do too, man. Don't even worry about it. I'm Monski to some, and I'm like Papi Chulo to others, so you never know.
Hey, man, go get that. It's your birthday Friday, man. So you better be getting something good for that one, man. Bottle service, right?
There you go. You heard it from the Casper. Who are you right now? You're the nice guy. So we're doing young Casper.
Right now, can I be Bruce Wayne right now? Can I be Bruce Wayne right now?
You can be whoever you want, brother.
DJ Moski, hashtag Not Your Average Radio.
That's what's up, man. All right, so, man, unfortunately, this has to end eventually. So let's start wrapping this up, man. I get off about 12. As you do, I have a 9 to 5 as well. So I gotta get off the radio. I'm recording this, like I told the homie Kasper. I'm recording this right now. So after we get off, I have to chop it up. I have to load it to mixbosses.com. So tomorrow you can tune in to mixbosses.com at 2 o'clock California time, 2 p.m. If you happen to be in Australia, it's 9 o'clock a.m. Friday. Yeah, I'm still messed up with those times. And then I'm gonna be loading this up. I'm gonna be loading this up on YouTube and stuff like that, man. So if you missed the interview, you have tomorrow at 2 o'clock to listen to it again. If not, just watch out everybody's social media when I post it on YouTube and shit like that. Real quick, shout out to Big Louie. He's tuned in. He is my brother-in-law. He's actually one of the ones that like your track, Chasing My First High. He was like the first guy to say, like, oh man, I want you to play that track. So that's my brother-in-law, Big Louie. He says to tell you what's up to young Kasper.
Hey, what up, Big Louie? Hell yeah, man. I appreciate every listener I get to get. Like I said, man, every time I go to a show, if I gain one listener, then I did my job. You know what I mean?
There you go. Hey, that I know of, you gained 2. Michael Tuxedo and Big Louie. There you go, man. See? We're doing big things.
Shit. Hey, hell yeah. Let's keep it going, man. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You know what I mean? Everything's calculated.
All right. So one more time, let them know where they can hit you up on social media. Let them know where they can download this Project Bane. Let them know one more time about Monopoly, where you're going to be on Friday. And then we'll play a couple more tracks and we'll get out of here, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, so this is Young Kasper. Shout out to DJ Mosky, not to Average Radio. My new project, my new album, Project Bane, is now available on Bandcamp. So you can type in Young Kasper. That's a normal spelling, Young Kasper with a K. Young Kasper.bandcamp.com. You'll find a couple albums there. But Project Bane is on there for $4.99. It is not that expensive. It is less than a Happy Meal, and it definitely makes you happy forever because the CD fucking lasts forever. You know what I mean? So we put a lot of hard work into that music. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Marco Anaya, Colorblind on the graphics. Everybody that helped with the project, all the features. Everybody supporting and listening. Please keep bumping that shit, man. I see the stream, so I definitely appreciate everybody listening. Hard copies will be available March 27th at Monopoly. Shout out to Young Baka Productions, DJ Info birthday bash on Thursday. I got merchandise. I have a limited edition Project Bane Casper tees. I only got 25 of them for Friday, so they're white and with a new alternate logo in time for Project Bane. So you get that Osito package, hashtag that. And it includes the album, T-shirts, a poster of March Madness with me and Hazard and Praise on it, a couple Casper stickers, that whole deal, man. I'm trying to make sure everybody leaves happy, We got that going on, and shit, you know what? I am a little gone right now. What else was I supposed to shout out? Oh, man, everybody just bumping the project, man. I'm so high right now. Keeping it real, right? 110%. Shit. Hey, man, my last album was called TAC, The Hero Complex, all that subliminal shit. But shout out to EMG, man. Everybody just rocking with us. Music is straight. Big Lyric, man. Shout out to Big Lyric. Every member grind, man. Big Lyric on the video director shit, man. It's cool watching him grow too. Because I remember when we did Death Before Dishonor. Just a little history that he I think it was one of his first videos, I believe, and it was actually one of mine too, because I barely started too. So it was a cool experience working with him. And then now, fast forward, maybe less than a year later, now we're we're representing EMG. So it's like it's crazy, man. Once you see that hunger and drive in everybody, and everybody vibes off of that. Everybody is collectively we form as Voltron and try to put on good shows and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. Music is Strike, Black Heat, Weapon X, everybody coming through for the shows. Razor's going to be performing. 498's going to be performing. A lot of dope cast. RMP's going to be in the building. Man, we just trying to make a good show. So March 27th, PD's Place in Tarzana. Fuck, man, look that up. It's going to be a dope ass show, man. Nice ass spot. Monopoly, let's do it. Did I talk too much? I talk a lot, don't I? Shit.
You're good, brother. Yeah, this is dope. Like I told you, man, this is dope. This is one of the better interviews I've done. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own personality, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's dope. That's you do really well, man. So I appreciate you.
No, man, thank you. I sometimes I do feel like I talk too much, bro. So cut me off when you feel like it.
I will. But you're doing good, man. So that's why I'm letting you go. But unfortunately, we have to go here really soon. So that's why I wanted you to get all your shout outs in and
You know what's sad about that? I know I forgot a bunch of homies as well. Oh, I remember some shit. You know what? Can I do a couple more shout outs, dog? Is that cool?
Yeah, of course. We got time, man. That's cool? Why I started you off like 20 minutes early. I'm like, do your shout outs. You got 20 minutes.
Man, I'm at a high right now, man. Because I feel the support from everybody. So I wish I could say thank you and list everybody. Yeah, everything's just kind of pouring out of me right now. Shit, I'm gonna be performing with IME. We got some dope ass tracks coming out. You got a project coming out. Shout out to Rick Rumble for hopping on the track and Warner, everybody. Shit, man. See, I'm gonna forget. Shout out to House of Needles, man. All my tattoos. They've been putting a lot of dope art on my skin. So shout out to House of Needles, man. Lambert. You can find her in shop at Roscoe and DeSoto next to Jack and the Crack. And I get that Munchies box every time after a show, man. That's the usual ritual. Ask Lex, him and his beard and shit. Always going over there after the show. Man, shout out to 27 Junkies, man. They lacing us up for Friday. So we about to we just try to look good while we on stage a little bit, even just for 15, 20 minutes, man. Nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, can I give a shout out? One more shout out for I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife, Imelda. I love you, baby. Yeah, she's actually cool now with me doing shows because she sees the support now. But last year, man, she was on my case. Why are you doing shows? No one comes to see you. Like I said, there's no yes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I had to try the mic. I'm over here laughing my ass off. That's fucked up.
Hey, man,
Anyways.
there's no yes men or women around me. So when she put that in perspective, I got to get better. You know what I mean?
All right, so I see where you were beat up already coming up, so that's why you can take criticism. That's dope. That's dope, though. That's good.
Oh man, can you imagine coming home to that? Like, yo, I worked on the song. Nah, it's all right. Oh shit, kills your whole vibe, dog.
Right? You're all pumped up. You just like, ah, man, you just blew up the mic, and you come home and your wife's like, it's all right.
No, or sometimes she won't even give me a critique. I'll just be, yo, listen to this. She's like, okay, and then she just walk away. I'm like, you mean it's okay, or what does that mean? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
That means you better help change the diapers and clean the room, and you do your daddy dues, man. That's what that means.
Man, I'm on my daddy duties like 24/7, bro. 24/7. I'm like, you got me doing the dishes. You know what? I'm rehearsing while I'm doing the dishes. If you could picture that. That's all some daddy. If there was a hidden camera here, they would see me doing the dishes and shit, putting the plates and wiping them off and putting them back, and I'm like rapping to myself. I'm like, yeah, every time I get up, I'm gonna get it right, and I'm like, dude, I'm cussing while I'm doing dishes. How weird is that? Who does that?
Oh man! All right, I'll be honest with you. This whole interview was great. You should have kept that to yourself. So on Monopoly, I'm gonna be picturing you when you're performing. I'm gonna picture you doing dishes. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, man, I'm doing dishes. The only thing I won't do is laundry, man. I hate doing laundry, man. As a kid, man, I kept doing the laundry with my dad. Whew, them days, man. I don't like that. I was doing that shit in the snow, man. I used to live in Jersey.
Right.
I lived in Jersey for a couple days, and we did that shit in the snow. It was horrible. Horrible experience.
Yeah, I never doing that again. Yeah, so hey, I just came up with an idea. I'm gonna bring a towel, like how you're gonna dry off the dishes. So when you're rapping on stage, I'm gonna throw the towel at you, so you can just be like, you gotta pretend that you're washing dishes. That's how we do it.
All right, man. Hey, if you bring that towel, I will do that, man. I'll bring that towel. Hey, shout out to DJ Mosky, man.
I'm washing these dishes for DJ Mosky. Everybody's gonna say, "What the fuck?" You should, and then you're gonna say, "You should have tuned into the interview." Boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna hashtag not savage radio, homie.
That's it, man. I'm just bullshitting. I'm not gonna bring a towel though. That's dope, man. It's good to hear that you're definitely multitasking and taking advantage of all the time that you have, or the little time you have, I should say. That's what's up, man.
Man, that's literally how it happens over here. That's probably why my kid they shouldn't be cussing, but they actually know some of the lyrics. So sometimes I have to tell them, no, you can't say that word. That's a bad word. But Daddy said it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Parental advisory sticker.
Yeah, it's only the bad words they remember too. Because like you'll say like all the good stuff, and then you'll say like fuck this, and they'll be like, oh fuck this. Like what? What about the other 300 words I said?
Yeah, no. You know what's funny? I got this track called "Coming for the Crown" from THC, and my daughter in the beginning, she knows the lyrics now, but in the beginning, I kind of rap a little fast sometimes. She's like, da, 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 and your ass is going down. And like, why is it you only know that line? You only know that line. You don't know "Coming for the Crown," the actual title. You just know your ass is going down. I'm like, dang.
That's the best
part.
Not
yeah, no, it is. When you hear her say it at the age of 3, yeah. she's cool now though. So she's like my number one fan right now. She's always excited to see Daddy's action movie when he see or sad movie. So
that's what's up, man. So hey, we gotta go. We really do. I don't want to. We gotta go. But we definitely gotta do this again, man.
You think people couldn't get bored hear my voice like this? If ever something happens, like, is that boring? I don't know if people find me boring hearing me on the radio and shit.
I'll be honest with you, man. I get bored of hearing my voice. So it's actually, at least for the people that listen to Not Your Average Radio, I'm pretty sure they're like, about fucking time someone else is talking. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure you get tired of like, don't say yeah. You should say, don't agree with me. You supposed to say, nah, Monsky, what are you talking about? You agreed really fast. Anyways, I'm just bullshitting.
Hey, yeah, hell yeah, man. I mean, hey, that's some dope ass shit, man. You know what? I almost forgot the little homie, man. Shout out to Hollow Visions, man. You know, the person that Lex been producer, man. So I forgot another person to shout out. I did it again. My bad. DJ Monsky. I think you need to school me on reminding me about that shit next time I'm on the radio. People want to hear me on the radio. What do you think?
School you on what? School you on shouting out?
Yeah, man.
I
keep forgetting shit.
Next time I'll remember to. The first question's gonna be like, "Hey, start shouting people out right now." So like an hour later, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot this guy," and you'll be good.
You know what? Hey, smart man. That's how you do that shit, man. You got to do that because the time is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect, man.
I'll be like, "Hey, 2 hours later, anybody else you have the shout out?"
I swear, man. I'm like. And the funny thing is, I'm so great with faces, and then like once I start doing, hey, who you shouting out? It turns blank now. I'm like a bootleg Asian over here, man. I'm like one of the weirdest Asians. I'm like 5'11" and a half, because Pedro keeps saying I'm not 6 feet tall, so I'm 5'11" and a half, but 6 feet sounds better. 5'11" and a half. I thought I'm rapping. I'm tatted up and shit. I'm not good at math. But I'm not exactly a good driver either. Knock on wood, I hope nothing happens when I'm driving. But I'm cool, man. You know, I don't leave my left blinker on every time I'm driving. I'm not that bad at driving and shit. But it's cool. I'm crazy at video games. I love comic books. Shout out Batman. Superman, you suck. Fuck that shit. All Batman fans all the way. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Wow. You just went to a whole nother level right there. But that's dope shit, man. All right. For real though. Let's play. Hey, on our outro, let's play a couple tracks. You mentioned "Swallow My Pen." I don't know if you want to drop that one, or is there anything else you want to drop? So this way, people could get a good feel for your album. This way, they can go cop it for $4.99. If you're eating a Happy Meal, you better be thinking like, shit, I could have bought the Homie Kasper's album instead. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, play "Swallow My Pen," man. Shout out to Grim. And shout out to Brian Hayes, man. And if you guys cop the hard copy, there'll be a Swallow My Pen remix between Colorblind. So yeah, play "Swallow My Pen," bro. Hell yeah.
All right, let's see. It's 58.
Swallow My Pen. Number three.
No, I got it. I already queued it up when you said it. Like,
oh shit! All right,
ago.
Hell yeah.
No, but I'm thinking if I should play another one. Should we do one more? We'll do two.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Oh, can you do "Some Bitches Have No Soul"? That's featuring Johnny Santos, man.
Yeah, we'll do that one. And that'll be the last track.
Yeah.
Right, cool. There you go.
All right, yeah. Some bitches have to go. Wow.
All right, since it is, let's see, it is 12 o'clock already, so I'm going to get out of here. Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monsky. Shout out to the homie Young Kasper, man, for holding it down, man. He took over the show. Dope-ass show. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. Shout out to everybody tuning in, still listening. We always appreciate those guys supporting us to the end. And again, tomorrow, Young Baka Productions, PD's Place, the big homie DJ Nympho's birthday. So, if you're following me, I am _Monsky. I'll be posting that shit all day. And then Monopoly on Fridays. So that's how we're doing it. The homie Young Kasper, introduce your tracks. Do your last shout-outs that you come up with. And
man,
we're out of here.
You know what? Hey, man, Alejandro Sosa, man, King Malo's clowning me right now. He's like, this ninja, that's the N-word. I'm going to use ninja. This ninja is a fool, high-ass motherfucker. Yes, hey, this next track is Swallow My Pen, man, produced by Lex off of Project Bane, featuring Grim and Brian Hayes. And look out for the remix of Colorblind. Let's get it. Oh, and Some Bitches Have No Soul, featuring Johnny Santos. Woo!
Oh, shit. All right, we out of here, man. Thanks again, everybody that's tuned in. After the tracks are over.
Project Bane, March 27th, Monopoly, Young Baka Productions, come through. Doors open at 8 p.m. Let's get it, Tarzana. Woo!
There it is. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Swallow my pen, get a taste of my life. I'm a dick on revenge, I made karma my wife. Fuck a hater in the ear for ignoring my shit. You can hear every emotion from the way that I spit. Yeah.